Alrighty guys, welcome back to some more Black Ops 3. This is the really good Domination gameplay that I told you that I was going to post in my 10 supply crate. I think I don't know, would they be considered supply drops? Because they're not really dropping. So either call it what you want, either supply drop or supply crate video. This is the gameplay I was talking about, using the KN44, I believe is what it is. Correct me if I'm wrong. And on the good old everybody's favorite map, Nuketown. I really actually like what they did to futurize the look of the map. It's still basically the exact same setup. You got the exact same vantage points, exact same disadvantage points, except for a couple of little bitty changes where I feel like there's spaces where you could get shot through walls at that you couldn't on other versions of this map. But needless to say, still a great map, and pretty good gameplay. I'm sort of getting my muscle memory back. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to get as good as I was on the Xbox 360 whenever I was playing Modern Warfare 3, I believe it was. But that's not to say I won't get really good. I would consider myself about average, maybe a little bit above average. Still learning some of the spots and tricks and seeing what guns work for me. I've been making use of the double weapon XP for this weekend. Well, actually, I think it might have started Thursday, and it's going to end on Monday. You get double weapon XP, and I've really wanted to try and get a long barrel on an assault rifle, after watching Drifter's video. Supposedly, it's one of the best attachments that you could put only on an assault rifle, though. It does increase the range on like submachine guns and light machine guns, but what it does to assault rifles, it basically doubles the range, which gives you a lot faster time to kill. Another thing that I really like, the KN44 was a good weapon before I put on the rapid fire, but after I put it on, to me it was a whole nother like game changer, because I just find that I am dropping people like really stupid fast. And the really cool thing is that I don't feel like I'm running out of my magazine or my ammo in my magazine really a lot faster, because normally I remember in Black Ops 2 or Black Ops 1, whenever you would put on the rapid fire, you would just drain your magazine. I don't really feel like it does that on this Black Ops, so that's a really big plus for me, because I do love the fast times to kill, because I'm usually one of the people that's not too campish. I'm usually running around trying to be a little bit active, especially when I'm trying to make videos for you guys. I'm trying to be as entertaining in the gameplay, I guess you could say, as I possibly can, because for me, if I'm ever watching somebody with, if I'm watching somebody that's camping with a sniper rifle, it's cool if they're getting some really nice shots and everything, but it's just not the same as somebody like watching Sandy Ravage, who just dominates while running around. Especially, he must be loving the fucking shotguns in this game, because a lot of times I play on this map, it is just owned by people who use the shotgun, so I'm sure he's having a fucking blast using that. But so would I recommend getting this game? Because a couple of my friends are debating on whether or not they want to get it and be able to play with me, which would be great, because I have no friends that play this damn game. If you would like to play with me and you do watch this video, send me a message on Steam or something, because I do play on PC, not on PS4 or Xbox One. But they are thinking about getting it, but I mean, it's a pretty decent investment, 60 bucks. It's not a very cheap game. And recently, the Call of Duty series has been kind of dwindling down a little bit. People making videos, oh, is the Call of Duty series coming to an end or anything like that? I personally think they actually did this game right. There are the usual things that piss me off here and there. I do feel like there is a host advantage. It's very noticeable sometimes. Sometimes it's not too bad. Sometimes you can still manage to get some kills, but sometimes I'll join a game where I feel like I just can't get a kill to save my life, and we're both rounding the corner at the same time, but his gun just rips through me. So there's that. I'm trying to think of something else that might be a little bit negative. Nothing is coming to mind right now. Well, on PC, one thing that I would consider a negative is The game modes that you get to play in is very selective because there's not a bunch of people playing like there is on the PS4 or the Xbox One. So not all of the game modes are full of people. There's actually some game modes on PC that have 0% of the game population in that game mode. So the reason why I haven't been posting many free-for-alls like I would normally like to do is because nobody's really in there, and every now and then they'll have like 3 or 4% and I'll be able to find a couple matches. But for me to try to do any live matches like I kind of like to do with free-for-all, I would be waiting there for a good 15 or 20 minutes or so waiting for the match to start. So I've been trying to get more into playing team-based games. But the thing with that about not having any sort of friends to be able to play with is a lot of times I end up in matches where there's a full team on the other side, or it's just I'm playing with some of the worst, most incompetent people, and it's just it completely drains the fun from the game for me. But there have been times whenever I joined a good team and it's amazing. So if you do have friends, I would really recommend y'all all get this and play together. You are gonna have a blast. Another plus that I like is the color scheme. Now I have been playing a lot of the Nuketown map through the chaos mode on PC. This map is very, very vibrantly colored, so I'm kind of sort of being biased a little bit. There are some maps that I find that they could have gone a little bit of an extra mile to get the color scheme a little bit better. I feel like the character model colors are a little bit drab in some kind of on some of the equipment that you put on your character on different specialists. I feel like they could have done a little bit better. But other than that, this is a really good game. I really would recommend it. If you have a good internet connection, most of the time you're going to be host, I feel. And at my apartment, I have a fiber optic internet connection. So there's most of the time, I feel like the game actually tries to choose who would have the best host to be able to give everybody the least amount of lag when they're shooting. So I think the game does try to do as best of a job as it can. I don't know the exact algorithm. I'm not even going to look it up. I'm sure somebody's already posted about how this thing tries to hook up host advantages and everything like that, or who gives it host to. But that's about it, guys. The video is dwindling down. Like I said, if anybody would like to play a match or two with me, I actually ran into somebody just randomly, and he's like, "Man, I'm subscribed to you," and we had a blast playing together. I can't remember his name. I wish I could. I would give him a shout out, but I can't remember it right now. But if you do see me, give me a shout out and we can play a couple rounds together. Bring your friends in and we could all play some chaos mosh pit or some team deathmatch or domination or whatever you want to play. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see me play, if you would like to see me with the camera on while I'm recording this sort of thing, I can do that. I just choose not to because I feel like it detracts from people wanting to actually watch the gameplay, whereas with this way, the way I'm doing it now, you get to watch the gameplay and you just get to hear me commentate over what you're watching. So I feel like you get more from both worlds when I do it in this way. But if you'd prefer to have the camera, just let me know and I'll do that. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe. If you didn't, thumbs it down and let me know what I can do to improve it so you can enjoy your stay on my channel a little bit more. And I will see you guys next episode. Peace. Drop them.
Good job, CDP. Mission reassignments inbound.
The 54I will never yield. The 54 Immortals crush all opposition.